Hi guys, today we are going to build a clean and modern portfolio website from scratch using HTML, CSS and JavaScript. So first we'll create a folder. Let's just name it portfolio. Enter. So if it does not bring out open with code, if you have VS Code, it might bring open with code. But me, I don't know why my VS Code is not showing open with code. But you guys, you can use open with code if that is what your system is bringing. So me, I will go to VS Code. I'll select new. I'll select open folder. You will now go to your portfolio, the website you just created just now. Now we are going to be creating 3 files inside this portfolio. Number 1 will be index.html. That will be your home page. That's what they call your home page. That's what they call your home page in web development and design. Index.html. Enter. So you write HTML5. Why? Because it's the latest version of HTML. So you clean out these documents and write. I will name my own OJ portfolio because that's kind of my name. OJ port. I forgot to write it in capital letters. Portfolio. So let's begin. You have to write your header because that's what will will make your. No, I'm not writing OJ portfolio. So because I'm using the latest version of VS Code, that's why it's loading like this. I have a question for you guys. What is header used for? What is header used for? Right now, I think header is used for, in my own understanding, header is used for maybe top section. Maybe header is used for, let me think, my own header is one that, like in your logo, when you click go back, it will go back to your home page. It's like the menu or navigation. When you are in when you are in websites, you can just click that side there is navigation that will navigate you back. That's what the header is for. So let's continue our code adventure. So let me write my header. I'm sorry for the interruption. Header. It might not always pop up on people's screen like that because some VS Code you just downloaded are still new, so they might still be new to your software. So let's start. Header. No, I didn't want OJ portfolio. What I'm going to write inside it. So top part, that head is the setup info. Think of head like the ID card of a website. That's what you should think of the head. This one I'm clicking my screen on. Think of it as the top part or the setup info. Why the body? Yeah, the body to me is like the everything visible inside. Everything visible starts here. Everything visible. Like now, I can write something inside my body. If I write it on top of the body, it will show until I write it inside the body. If it's not inside the body, it can't work. So I made a mistake right there. I forgot that I deleted my HTML and my body. So while section, the header is like the navigation bar. I've explained that. So let's continue. Header. What will be inside my header? Somebody should tell me. My nav. So who can tell me what nav is? Nav. Nav to me is like, let me say, the navigation. Yeah, is a semantic HTML tag. Full meaning of nav is navigation. That's just it. So let me write my nav. So I'll have a lot of AI I used to code. You too, is good to have one. So inside my nav, I write H2, because you know that H2 is your heading tag. H2 is the size of your text. What your text, how big your heading wants to be, like your title, how big your title wants to be on top of the web page. That's your H2. Why H1 is the largest? It's not advisable for you to be using H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, H6, because your website will be summer. It will be a little bit not measurable, sure, and not that beautiful. Portfolio, OJ portfolio. I click enter, and this is UL. What does UL mean? It means unordered list. That's the meaning of UL. So I press enter in my UL, and I press enter, and I continue. So LI, what is LI? I have a question for you. What is LI? LI to me is very simple and very buoyant. LI means list items. That's the full meaning. LI equals to list items. It is used inside items to create bullet points. You know, when in your documents you see bullet points. So this li is used to create bullet points. So that's what li is used for. Then we continue. Write li inside. Li enter li. So we continue. Li sorry, I created a mistake. Li a that a href is used to link maybe your style.css, your web pages like your index, your home page, your home.html, or your about.html. Sorry for that interruption. Ahref equals to, sorry for that interruption, equals to inverted comma hashtag. I've not created the home page. If I have 50 subscribers right now, I might create the home page. Home. Do you know why I'm writing hashtag home? Because the home page have not yet been created, but this is the portfolio page. So we go next. We add the other like comma and we write home inside. I'll click that. Then we go down to li. Here href about a no is products. Li a h ref coming. I want to do some things right now. Ahref sorry equals to dot comma and space, yeah, hashtag projects oh, I forgot to put this, and that's very important when you are making your websites. Projects, that less than is representing the brackets. Project. We are still going to move on to style.css. Hope you know. Projects. Enter li a href hashtag contacts close brackets contacts. So let's move on. Enter. Yes. Now I'm done with my unordered lists. So I'm going to, under the nav, we're going to start the section class. The section class is the intro or the home session. Like, hi, I'm OJ. I'm big. And big headline. Web developer and content creator. Small description. View my work. Call to action button. That's just it. So let's continue. Enter. Section. Class. Hero. ID equals to, sorry, I don't think there's space in ID, home. Then close a bracket, yeah, and close the brackets. Now we're done with that section. Now I want to write inside the section. I have to make a lot of spaces because this is going to be plenty. I mean plentiful. H1, that's our heading tag. Let me write I am OG. So we go down again. We write our P tag, that's our paragraph tag. P. I'm web developer. Sorry, I didn't. Web developer. Web developer and content creator. You guys should follow me on I want to see a lot of subscribers on my YouTube channel, please. I don't get appreciated for my work. I do it for free. Please, you guys should just subscribe, like, and share. I'm begging. And content. I love you guys. You guys are the ones that inspire me a lot. So I give a big shout out to you guys. Now we are going to do a button. It's called a button tag. So there's not much to learn in web development and design. Button. Alright. View my work. So we're done with this section. So we want to enter section class. That's my project that I created. Another section. Section class projects. ID equals to projects. That's the project's homepage I created before. So let's continue. Section. Now enter. So we left a line in between. Let's continue. I'm going to write h2 tag. I just feel like writing h2 tag. So enter. h2 my project. My project. Enter. Div class. Div class equals to your project grid. By the way, what is project grid? Project grid. Anyone? Yes, you. Project grid is the layout that arranges your project card. Like my OG portfolio card is arranging my project card in rows and columns instead of stacking, like putting them vertically. You can just arrange them in rows and columns. So that's what project card means. So let's continue. Project grid. Project grid. Div enter. So h3. I feel like using h3. That's what my mind just comes to me. h3. I just click in enter. P, my paragraph tag. Student management system. Thank you. So we go to div. So I'll finish that div. We have to create another div class. By the way, I have a question. What is div class? Yes, you. Div class is a way to group stuff and plus give it a name so you can style it with CSS. Like it's an attribute equals to nickname and label. You give nickname or label, you give the box, you can reuse it on many boxes. So let's continue. Student management system. Yeah, this code is not much like that, but if you are coding along with me, you understand. So div class equals to card. So click enter. H3 weather app. Weather app. Real time weather. Real time weather updates. Live weather updates. So that's in our p tag. The p tag is our paragraph tag. So our div enter.
Okay, now you sure?
So our div, and we click enter. So we have another div. Rates.
That stuff I tried doing, but the watermark was still showing. That's the problem.
Another div.
This morning I had to pay for the app. I had to pay for 7,900. 7,900.
Section. So we have to create another section. Section class equals to contact ID equals to contacts. We created that for our contacts, right? In here, we created it. That's our li. That's lists items. That's our li. So contacts. So we close the brackets and we have another enter section. So we do another one again. H2 contact me. Guys, should we check the progress we have made so far with the websites we are doing? Let's check it. Let me just save it and check the progress we have made. Review in the File Explorer. Wow, guys, we are really trying. See the progress we have made so far. So we are still going to do a lot of work about this right now. We are going to do a lot of work about this right now. Contact me. Then we click enter. And I have to do a lot of enter, so let's just leave it like that. Form. Click enter. This is how you want to make a form. A form is a, what will I say, form is like a place you send message through, maybe through somebody's maybe device. You can send message just like you have maybe your phone, your email. You can send message to. Input type. Input type, write text placeholder. Placeholder. Write our text placeholder equals to, write out double comma again, your name. Alright, no, let me write OJ. Text placeholder. What does text placeholder means? So placeholder is the green int text that shows inside an input box before somebody type. Yeah, before somebody types. Before somebody types. Before some user types anything. Like that one now, like this. If you want to send an email, like you see your email, you see it there. So inside that box, before you click anything or write anything, the thing will see your email and you must write it. So that's just the work of the placeholder. That's the work of the placeholder. So let's continue. Let's continue. We still have a long way to go, but I hope you guys are learning with me. We have a long way to go. So text placeholder, you write your name, your name. Then we close the brackets, click enter, we do another input type. Input type email. We're going to do email placeholder. Email placeholder. Sorry, I made a mistake. This text placeholder, there is no those double comma. It's only the email or the text or the phone or the text area placeholder that is having double. So just click it. Now I'm correct. Now this one is correct. It's meant to be here. Sorry for the mistake. I promise to be better. You know, human beings is always prone to error. Click your message. your message. So if you know you're a fan of websites, please just give me hit the subscribe button, because it will really help me a lot. In this. So press enter. Now, so go to create a text area for both options. Text. Who can tell me what a text area is? Text area is kind of like a multi-line text box for users to type long messages and paragraphs. That's what I understand by text area. So we're about to create one right now. So let me not waste too much of time, and let's create one. Let's do this for coding. Yeah, let's do this for OJ. Let's do this for OJ. So I want to create a text area. Text area, this is it, and placeholder your message. Your message I wrote at that time. Text area. So we press enter. We do button. You know why I'm only doing text area for your message? Because your message can be like 50 lines. You can write it. That's why I'm only doing it for message. That's why I'm only doing it for message. So I'm going to create a button that can say send message. Button that can only send message. Button that can send message only. But right click on this button, type submit. I'm coming, guys. Please give me a little break. I'm coming, guys. Guys, I'm back. I just went for a little break. You know how I cannot play make Jack a dull boy. So I'm about to plug my system charger because it's about to off. But plug. Yeah, it's plugged. It's plugged. Now I want to on my fan and enjoy myself. Can you hear the breeze? Let's go. Breeze, 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 breeze. Breeze, 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 breeze. Breeze, 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 breeze. Breeze, 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 breeze. So, about to on it in the count of 3, 2, 1, go. So, I've on my fan and let's continue. So, submit for you to send the message. Then inside the submit, I'll now write send. Inside the button, I'll now write send message. So people think as if I didn't do anything, I just wrote send message. You think as if it's small thing, but coding is a little bit interesting. You can make futures just as if you are playing Minecraft. You don't get the feeling. You get the feeling, right? If you get the feeling, comment you got the feeling. So we are going to create a footer just like in PDF files. Footer. You know we have header and footer. The footer is one that is on the down side, while the header is on the one that is on the top side. You know we're having header and footer on the same. I suppose I've explained earlier, but thank God they are still following. Oh Allah. Copyright. I'm gonna write copyright, man. Well, I gotta use my touch screen because I gotta use my touch screen because my keyboard doesn't have copyright sign. Copyright sign. And what can I get copyright sign? Copyright. Oh God, man, maybe I need to go and download it. Guys, do you think I can download the copyright sign? Let's find out. Copyright emoji. Copyright. Emoji. Sorry, I forgot. I off my Wi-Fi. So let me connected. It's not be connected right about. It's connected. So let me just press Ctrl R. Yeah. So I'm going to click on the first one. Emojipedia. So I'm going to copy it. So I'm going to go to my VS Code. I'm going to Ctrl V. Oh, this copyright symbol is massive. Well, I got it off my Wi-Fi because I don't want to show you some things right now. 2026. Guys, should I write dates? It will not be fine if I write dates. Let me write 2026 code with OJ. Guys, being a night time with you, let's check what our design looks like. Wow, bro. Now if we add style of CSS, bro, you see how it look. Bro, you see how it look, man. Very fine. See, man, we'll see how it will look later. So let's make a new file. We're going to make about 3 files. This is just the second file. We have a long way to go, man. Style. I've been seeing the Lord. No. So let's go and do our style.css. So I'm thinking of how I should make the style of CSS. So I'm thinking still thinking. So X. I'm still thinking, guys. I'm thinking whether I should make the body green, yellow, any other color. So let's start. I think I found my final decision. So I know what I made. Obviously. So we're going to add our coily braces. I'm going to put a little bit of, I'm going to put asterisk. Now be shift 8, enter. Margin is the margin is how the browser, margin and padding is like browser is to add default spacing. This remove it so it starts from 0. Margin so let's continue. Enter. We add padding. Some people have default spacing, like spacing that if you enter people's websites they don't have margin and padding. Well, mine, I decide to add padding 0 to enter. Box sizing. Wait, I forgot to link my index.html. So who can tell me how to link index.html? I know it. That's some of my friends. That's how they behave. I know it. Sometimes they not say rubbish. That's what I hate. Some of them just say rubbish. You think there's sensible things that will come out from your mouth, but that's what my friends used to say, right, guys? So link rel customs style sheets href style dots now. Wait, we have to first save it before we can see what to. Yeah, well, let me just finish this whole code line before I start explaining all this style of CSS code. So box sizing, border box, now click enter. Font family is the way how your text is. Font family is how your text is. If your text is like default one, that's I don't know the default one, but I'm going to pick Arial sans serif. Arial sans serif. So we're done with line 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're done with lines 1 to 6. Now we go to our body. That's the way everything will come up. Wait, before I start, let me see what we have made. Index. Wow, You know that everything was not like this before. This is what it was before. Now I made it like this. Let me finish everything and you see how it will look like. Thanks. So body, add your curly braces. It's okay to be having mistake instead of CSS. Sometimes it may work, sometimes it might work, because your VS Code might still be new to, so the background may still be new to this kind of software this kind of coding you are doing. So I'm going to pick a color for our background. So I'm going to pick a color, my favorite color. I don't think it's my favorite color, but what do you guys see? It's white. It's white I chose. So let's continue on our adventure. No, I don't even feel like choosing white. Let me choose a different color. Let me pick this kind of blue. And pick it around here. No, let me pick light blue. Okay, I think that will be okay. I don't feel like choosing white, that's why. Click enter 2 times and I'm going to create my header in our HTML. The header, I want to add some things to it. Background, hashtag 111. That will be black, I think so. Yeah, black. And color, I think it will be, let me just add the white so I have to make it stylish. Enter. Padding. Oh no. Yeah, I clicked enter enter in between, in the semicolon. I clicked enter with the semicolon, that was why. Padding 20px. So we're done with that. Now our nav, remember the meaning of nav, our navigation. So I'm going to do a little bit of tweaks to it. Enter. Display. Flex. Please, what is the meaning of display flex? I don't know it, but I might ask you guys, or may I know it? I might know it, or you might know it. Display flex is like the way you arrange boxes in a row or column. Control spacing, alignment. Think of it like putting items in a flexible box. How it works, like flex container, how display flex here. Children flex items. Everything inside the parent automatically becomes flexible. So that's what it's just saying. So display flex, enter, justify content, space between, space between, click enter, align item center. just the meaning of align items, just to make items to be in the center and make them accordingly in the center. Nav ul, that's our another list, and nav navigation another list. ul list style, what is list style? Do you know the meaning of list style? I have a question for you guys. What is list style? List style is, let me say, your CSS property. Is your CSS property that controls how bullet and numbers look on UL or OL. OL is on ordered list. That's your one. It will arrange order list in 1, 2 in numbers. While on ordered list is bullet points, dot. So that's what I just have to say about list style. So let's continue. List style none. Enter display flex. I'm just saying this display flex. Display flex. Display flex. Oh yeah, display flex. Display flex. Display flex. Display flex. 20px. Now let's continue. Nav A. Nav A. Color. White. Please, what is the meaning of nav A? I have a question for you guys. What is the meaning of nav A? You know, you guys are the genius behind everything. I'm just praising guys. Please, so I can subscribe. Just click it. You know, it might change a few things in my life. I have 3 subscribers, bro. Please help me. Nav A is a CSS selector that targets all A links that are inside a nav. A is every link on a whole page. Why nav A? Only links inside nav. That's the meaning. So let's continue. We got continue. Color white. Enter. Text decoration. How should I have text decoration? Let me just write none. So hero, that's our hero. I'm your hero. Who is your favorite fearless hero? Who's your favorite fearless hero? I don't know how to sing like that, bro, but I gotta try. Well, I'm a part of somebody's band. I'm part of a band called Freestyle Group. Well, me and my friends are part of the band. We just sing any song, we make it, we publish it. So I'm going to tell you a lot about how to make websites in the next few days. So let's continue. Padding 100px. Sorry, 20px. Enter background. Hashtag. How many F's should I put? Let me just try. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One. How many F should I put on my system? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's too white. I can't change the color on it. Let me just save it first. Let's see how it look like. See the masterpiece. Maybe I should know. I have not changed any of the colors. Maybe I should have left the colors like that. Let me change the color back. I should have left the color back. Oh, I forgot to put my hashtag. Your hashtag is key for the colors to show. So, got open it back. See how it looks like. Looking at it. Well, I'm going to do a lot of things. I'm not sure whether I made a mistake, but let's see how it look like. Wait to the end. So, dots, euro, h1, enter. Font size. Your font size is the way your font, your text is large. Is where your font weighs, or is how your font is large. That's your font size. So I'm going to put it about 3 rem. So enter. Dots, euro p, enter. Font size margin. I'm gonna put margin inside. px right now. 15px right now. 15px right now. 15px about 0. Let's continue. Dots, euro, button, padding, 12px, 25px. Background, hashtag 256 3EB. It's blue, right? Whoa! I didn't expect it to be blue, bro. Well, I didn't expect it to be blue. Well, nice chance. Color. White. Enter. Border. None. Enter. Cursor. pointer. Dot project. Click enter. Padding 60 px. Dot project h2. Enter. Text align. Center. Enter. Margin bottom. Please, what is margin bottom? I don't understand. Margin bottom. 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 Margin bottom is a space added. Oh, let me think. Is the space added outside the bottom edge of an element? Yeah, that's what I understand. My margin bottom. Think of it like pushing whatever below is further down. So that's what I just understand about margin bottom. 30 px. So let's continue. 30 px. We're done to that one. Now dot projects. Just projects minus grid. Coily braces. Enter. Display. Display grid. No. Wait. Oh yeah, I'm correct. But let me try to remember whether I'm correct. Yeah, I'm correct. Grid. Templates. Columns. Repeats. Brackets. Auto fits. Oh, I like coding. You make it think as if you are telling AI to think. You make it think, like make it feel as if you're just writing something and it will now be starting to do. That's what I just like about coding. Coding is a very interesting choice. Yeah, it's like we use coding every day of our life. Even though you go to websites, you use coding. You go to games, you use coding. So everything, even the games you play, is coding. Well, I want to start doing some app developments. $250 px 1 fr gap 20 px. So let's continue. Enter dot card. My body is already urging to see what will happen will have as a result. Well, I pray it's something very good, because I'm just making these things up from my mind. Card, background white, enter, padding 20px. Yeah, I told you about padding, right? Just like a few minutes ago. Border radius 10px. Oh, sorry, I wrote 10px. Enter. Box shadow, 0 10px. RGBA, enter. RGBA has red, green and blue. Sorry, let's say that to load. Oh no. RGB, no load. GBA 0, 0.1, that's 0.1. Now let's continue. Add our semicolon and get out of here. So contacts, enter dot contacts. Curly braces, enter. Padding 60px. $20px. Enter. Background white, finish with that. Go down, enter, I'm going to enter. Dots contacts h2. Oh, I'm going to make a mistake. Curly braces, enter. Text align center, text align center. I think VS Code is one of the best coding app. Why? Who thinks what is the best coding AI app? I think it's Claude. Claude is the best coding app. Sorry, I had to go back to my RGGPA. Sorry. Margin bottom, 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 20px, 20px. So now we're done with that. Enter. Form, that's the form I created that time. Form, we're styling the form. Let's see how it look like. Max width 500px. So we click enter, margin auto, what no, I know it's done. That's right, I think so. Display flex, we click enter, flex direction, click column, we click enter, gap 15px, we're done with that. Enter twice. Inputs, sorry, text area, padding, (12px), enter. Wow, this is entering 1 round 2 lines. Oh, let's celebrate. Have a little break. Let's celebrate. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, I'm going to move on to JavaScript. Why that's the last. Form button. Click enter. Padding 12px, background, hashtag 2563. Let me just change this color. T3EB. Okay, click enter. Color white. Border none. Cursor, you know your cursor is this little thing that is rolling like this. This is your cursor. So the way to appear on your portfolio, it will be I'm trying to think of a way to explain it. Cursor pointer. Trying to think of a way to explain it. Cursor pointer. This is your cursor, right? And the pointer is like changes your mouse arrow to a little hand when you over something like this. I'm hovering over something. See, I'm hovering over something. So that's what cursor pointer means. So click on it. So let's continue. Cursor pointer. And there are a lot of things you need to know when coding. Cursor pointer. We're done with this. Enter. Footer. That's our footer that we created. Everything we're creating now is in relation to our index.html. enter background, hashtag 111, click enter, color white, click enter, text align, center, enter, padding 20 px, sorry, and while done, let me save it and let's go see what our file looks like. No, not bad. I'm still going to add not bad. Well, we tried at least to get the visual of everything. Your name, you know that this little thing that writes your name, your message. I wrote it twice. I need to go edit it. Index.html. My message. It's correct. Maybe two. Now we're going to go to our script.js. So let's go there. So let's continue. So we create a new file and name it script.js. Scripts .js. You click constants. What is your constants? Your constants is what is your constants? I'm trying to think. Constant is the thing. I think constant is the thing that makes it function. Yeah, constants. Button. What do? Constant. Okay, it's meant to be red like that. Button equal space equals to enter documents dot query selector. So open brackets, double comma, dot euro button, click enter twice, button dot add event listener. Now query selector is used to find the first button that is inside an element with class hero, while constant button is the one that saved that button element in a variable called button. So now button, your view project button from HTML. So button dot add event listener click in between the double comma, write another bracket, leave the bracket like that, then write equals to, no space, less than. It's like as if you are drawing an arrow. So you draw another curly braces, you click enter. Documents dot query collector, query selector, hashtag projects, dot scroll capital letter I into view, capital letter V, we make a bracket, we put curly braces inside again, and we click enter inside the curly braces. Behavior, write behavior, small letters, behavior, dot double comma smooth, so that's the end of today, guys. Let's go and see what our oh, I forgot to link it. Let me link it. Let me link it. Let me link it. So I'll go to my index.html. I'll see scripts under footer. I'll write scripts with, I made a mistake. Yeah, I made a mistake in my I made a mistake. I knew it. This header is supposed to stop. It's not supposed to be here. It's supposed to be this header is supposed to end at this nav. Click enter. Now I'll now make my script.js scripts src scripts.js or scripts control S. Now let's go and see what it looks like. Wow, beautiful, beautiful. Guys, see what I just did in approximately 1 hour. Well, I might say more than 1 hour. Guys, see what I built. Beautiful. View my work. This is how you make a standard send message. Let me write OJ hi send message. Oh, sorry, I made a mistake. Before we go, I want to correct my mistake. This is not your message. It's supposed to be email. Your email. You know, human beings are always prone to mistake. Your email. Now let me save it. Now we go to Chrome, reload. Now OJ memorize IntelliSource 3@gmail.com. Sup, send message. Well, did it send? Well, we don't know because we just did our first video publication.